Yo, so it's late, but I just want to get this get it done, get out there. This is my quick little review of Venom. Now, just before this starts, I want to get a few things clear. I didn't actually think that the Amazing Spider-Man 2 was that bad. I mean, I can understand it wasn't necessarily good, but I didn't think it was as bad as everyone else said it was. But apparently, it crashed and bombed, and that eventually, along with the series of other factors, led to them firing Andrew Garfield as Spider-Man, and eventually Sony making a deal with Marvel, to which we got Tom Holland, who is a very good Spider-Man. But even after they made this deal, Sony still announced that it would go forward with plans for characters based on Spider-Man characters. And the first one of these is Venom. I ummed and ahed about seeing this movie, and I finally bucked up, went to see it today, and my thought is it was okay. I mean, the movie's not bad. At least I don't think it's bad. I mean, yeah, there are reviews and people that aren't going very kind, but I don't think it's bad. It's not mind blowing. I mean, okay, the best part of the movie is Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock, and frankly, he sells this entire movie. I mean, this guy, for this version of the character, he was perfectly cast. I mean, the only other version we've really gotten in the past was Topher Grace's version from 2008's Spider-Man 3, and Tom Hardy absolutely blows him out of the water. I mean, I think Topher Grace did okay, but this was the comic book role that Tom Hardy was meant to play. I mean, I know he did Bane before in 2012's The Dark Knight Rises, but yeah, Tom Hardy was perfectly cast for the role of Eddie Brock. Yeah, the rest of the cast I don't think is that bad either. I mean, Riz Ahmed does a pretty good Branston Drake, or whatever the character's name is. He does a pretty good villain. He's slimy, unlikable, and dark, and prepared to go through things. And then when he becomes Riot, it's a little. It doesn't necessarily get bad when he becomes Riot, but yeah, he's okay as Riot. And I'm glad that they managed to get Michelle Williams in there as Eddie Brock's girlfriend Anne, which I'm kind of glad about, because for me it completes a little trinity, the Greatest Showman trinity, in that you've got Michelle Williams in here in Venom as Anne Wailing. You've got Hugh Jackman in the X-Men movies as Wolverine. And you've also got Zendaya in Spider-Man Homecoming as Michelle, which completes a nice little trinity for me. That's at least the casting. I mean, yeah, the action in the movie is also okay. I mean, the final fight scene between Venom and Riot going up a space shuttle, that's pretty spectacular. And they do manage to get some good action scenes. Brock's escape from the people who are trying to hunt him down, that's pretty cool. And I do think they got the relationship between Brock and the symbiote right. And I've heard criticisms from when Topher Grace saw the symbiote that he was still just a skinny guy with a grudge against Peter Parker, whereas I think this time they did it right. They showed that the Venom symbiote for Brock is kind of like a drug. I mean, it's killing him, but he's hopelessly addicted to it. Which, while I don't know if that comes fully across in this movie, I feel it does come across better. So, as I said, the characters are pretty good in the film, the action's pretty good, the story's fairly easy to follow, but for me it's just okay. I mean, I think had this come out 5 years ago or so, I think it would still have been in the vein of Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy, and therefore I think it might have done a little bit better in that realm of the superhero movie. But the movie's okay. It's not bad by any stretch of the means from what I see, but it's just not mind blowing. To me, it still felt fairly basic. I mean, as I say, it's not bad. It's just I don't know how else to describe it. It's not good. it's not bad. It's not mind blowing. I wouldn't say, oh, the next one we should rush to the cinema to get Venom. But if people said that, oh, I plan to go and see Venom, I wouldn't advise them against it. I just, for me, it's kind of middle of the road. Not the greatest superhero movie ever, but not the worst by any stretch of the imagination. Yeah, it's not Avengers Infinity War, but neither is it Batman and Robin. It's perfect middle of the road. Middle of the road. If you want to see it, go and see it. If you don't, you won't be missing much. But, yeah, that's it. Make up your own mind on Venom. I think it's okay, but not the best. See ya.